Saudi Arabia has launched an ambitious project called the Mukaab. It is part of their Vision 2030 plan, which aims to boost the country's economy and create more job opportunities for the people. The Mukaab has the potential to become the most advanced downtown area globally with top-notch technology. So today, we're going to discuss an incredible project by Saudi Arabia that is sure to blow your mind. The birthplace of Islam, Saudi Arabia, aims to transform its capital into one of the world's most livable cities. The kingdom has announced plans to build a new downtown in Riyadh, led by the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The new Murabba project will expand the capital by 19 square kilometers or 4,695 acres to house hundreds of thousands of residents. And space pods, flying dragons, and floating rocks give a city a sci-fi feel. The centerpiece of the project is the Mukaab, a gigantic cube measuring 400 meters in height, width, and length, capable of accommodating 20 Empire State Buildings. The Public Investment Fund, or PIF, which is a $620 billion sovereign wealth fund led by MBS, claims it provides an immersive experience with its scenery transitioning from outer space to lush green landscapes. In addition, the construction is scheduled for completion in 2030. Holographic technology will give shoppers and diners a new reality experience. And besides hotels and resident units, the building also offers recreational facilities. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a country receiving negative media coverage for years due to human rights violations, is now undertaking an ambitious project to diversify its economy and change its reputation as conservative, closed-off state. According to Andreas Krieg, a research fellow at the King's College London Institute of Middle Eastern Studies, discussions about Saudi Arabia used to be primarily negative because of its human rights abuses. However, the country is now trying to create new narratives that portray it as a nation focused on developing and capable of constructing futuristic cities. The idea that Saudi Arabia faces top competition from its neighboring cities of Dubai and Doha has been put forward by some analysts. These cities have long tried establishing themselves as regional centers for tourism and investment. The Gulf and Energy Policy Program Director at the Washington Institute, Simon Henderson, stated that starting in second place in a race is challenging if the goal is to become the leader. It is even more difficult for Saudi Arabia since they haven't been attracting non-Muslim visitors for years. Some have even questioned the possibility of the project being completed due to previous announcement of mega projects by Saudi Arabia that have progressed slowly. Saudi also has other mega projects on the way. Back in 2021, a $500 billion project was announced by MBS for a futuristic city called Neom. The city was planned to build in the country's northwest region and was expected to have robot maids, flying taxis, and a giant artificial moon. Last year, a massive linear city named The Line was also revealed by him, which aimed to stretch over 106 miles and house 9 million people. According to Saudi media, an $800 billion plan is in place to double the size of the capital and make it a cultural and economic hub for the region. On Twitter, Gulf researcher at Amnesty International, Dana Ahmed, expressed her concern about these projects' increasingly futuristic and absurd nature and how they lead to a more dystopian reality in the surrounding areas. But it has been said by Saudi officials that the projects are continuing as scheduled. Now, the cost of the new Murabba and its financing by PIF are uncertain, and when asked about these details, PIF responded that they haven't been disclosed yet and more information will be shared later. Furthermore, some analysts doubt the kingdom will obtain enough funding to achieve its goals. Craig mentioned that the financial aspect of this project is not entirely guaranteed, and they have attempted to attract a substantial amount of foreign direct investments to fund it. However, investment hasn't flowed in the way Riyadh had anticipated. The kingdom aims to increase its annual FDI to 338 billion riyals or $103 billion by 2030. And as of 2021, Saudi Arabia's current FDI is at $19 billion, according to the 2022 World Investment Report by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. According to Henderson, the project's financing also hinges on the oil price. The price of oil per barrel is presently in the low $80. And he observed that the kingdom might need oil prices to exceed $100 mark to fund its mega projects. Some met the new city with criticism and doubts about its success, while others noted the striking resemblance of its cubic skyscraper to the Kaaba in Mecca. The Kaaba is a significant structure in Islam where Muslims pray 5 times a day and millions makes a pilgrimage every year. A journalist named Murtaza Hussain tweeted that constructing a new Kaaba exclusively for capitalism seems a bit too obvious. According to Vision 2030, the Saudi government has developed many new breakthroughs in tourism, culture, and entertainment under MBS's leadership. The initiatives were introduced to diversify the economy and promote tourism. The plans include construction new cultural centers, museums, and entertainment facilities. The government has also eased visa restrictions to attract more visitors. Overall, MBS's leadership has resulted in significant progress in the tourism and cultural sectors of Saudi Arabia. Now, let's talk about the line. The project involves creating a novel urban development spanning 170 kilometers with numerous interconnected communities that prioritize natural and pedestrian-friendly spaces. The focus is on preserving the environment and accommodating people's needs. Large areas of lands are reserved for conservation. In addition, the line connects the Red Sea coast and northwest Saudi Arabia and covers an area of 34 square kilometers. The line is expected to become home for over 1 million people globally, serving a hub for innovation and business that tackles important global problems like climate change, urban sprawl, traffic congestion, and social isolation. It has been stated in Neom's strategic plan that this growth in population will occur steadily until 2030. These communities are built to be comfortable and promote health, with everything one needs only 5 minutes away on foot. They have smart and sustainable technology for utilities and transportation, making for an efficient and affordable business center that's sure to draw major corporations. And instead of roads and streets, there are piazzas, walkable boulevards, parks, and green spaces. Automated mass transit and self-driving cars are available and are only a 5-minute walk away. The line is expected to create 380,000 job opportunities by 2030 and contribute SAR 180 billion to Saudi Arabia's GDP. Saudi Arabia's economy greatly values of all Neom's ongoing projects. The line focuses on building communities around people, not cars, resulting in a human-scale urban environment that will benefit everyone. AI-enabled communities will be able to predict and learn ways to make life easier for residents and businesses, which will save time. And although Neom originally proposed a car-free project, they are now working on a robust public transportation project to ensure this. The line is one of the world's most significant and intricate infrastructure projects, and AECOM and Bechtel have signed agreements to develop advanced transport infrastructure. Saudi Arabia has embarked on a series of ambitious mega projects that aims to transform its cities and diversify its economy. While these projects have been met with criticism and doubts about their success, they have the potential to create hundreds of thousands of job opportunities, contribute billions of dollars to the GDP, and promote tourism and cultural sectors. However, the success of these mega projects hinges on several factors such as funding, oil prices, and the ability to attract foreign direct investments. Nevertheless, Saudi Arabia's leadership and progress in the tourism and cultural sectors show promise for the future. So, what are your thoughts on Saudi Arabia's new mega projects, especially the massive Mukaab? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and while you're at it, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons as well. Now, if you want to know more Saudi Arabia's efforts to clean energy, then make sure to click and watch this video right here and enjoy. And that's the end of this video, guys. See you next time.